Hello, welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting. I'm back in the UK. It's a bit chilly and damp, isn't it? different scenery, different set to here, to Mallorca, that's for sure. But I had a cracking time. It was absolutely amazing. A well-needed little break and a holiday. And got to do some metal detecting as well. If you didn't see that video last week, go and check it out. Yeah, a bit of metal detecting in Mallorca. The finds, as you know, a lot of you asked, I left all the finds with my brother for him to hand in. There was nothing there that I was desperate to bring home, you know, but it was the right thing to do, and everything I think I found was over 100 years old, which is the rule there. You need to hand in anything over 100 years old. So I've left it all with my brother. He's going to take photos of everything and send it in. And hopefully we'll get some IDs. That'll be the ideal thing. Yeah, we'll get some IDs on all of the finds. That'd be nice to know. And maybe if they hand them back to me, he'll be able to send them over to me. But if not, they can keep them. This is what it is. I still had a cracking time, and there's some amazing little finds there. But yeah, no, it was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And it feels good to be back. I'm here, I'm on the Field of Dreams, which is getting a bit long. It's kind of got a cover crop at the minute, I believe, looking at it. It should be all right though. I think it's all right. I can see the soil through most of it, so as long as we can get a swing, we'll be okay. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to just getting back on here. I'm on the Manticore, obviously, same settings, not really changed anything. I had a bit of fun actually, because my brother lost something really tiny, like a bird ring, and it had a tag on it. So I had some fun with the machine, trying out some settings, and I notched everything out until I was getting, you know, the right signal for that. And I didn't manage to find it, unfortunately. It's so tiny. But yeah, no, we had a play with that, and the machine is brilliant for doing that. If you want to find a specific thing, you can notch nearly everything out and bring your ferrous limits right back and get rid of every other noise, if you like. So yeah, perfect machine for that job. But yeah, like I say, unfortunately I didn't find it. Some geese coming in, you probably can't see them on this camera. A lot of geese about this time of year. It's beautiful, love autumn. But yeah, let's crack on. Let's get on this field and see what we can find today. I'm really excited. Well, I think we'll do this as a first signal. There's a little 11, 12, up to 14, a little bit jumpy. Probably just a small piece of lead, but we'll give it a go. Pretty solid 13, 14 now. It sounds pretty good actually. All my pinpointers, I haven't clipped it on yet, sorry guys, bear with me. Putting everything back together after the holiday. Didn't clip my pinpointer back on us. Where are you? Where are you? Strange. Certainly sounded bigger than it is. It's tiny, I think. Look at that. A tiny piece of lead, I think. Absolutely tiny. That was a struggle to find. But yeah, I thought it may be a bit of lead. Very tiny little piece. But no, nothing special. I think that's all it was. It sounded better than that too, to be honest. But nope, that was it. First hole of the day. A very small piece of lead. A bit of a bouncy one, this one. Not very deep, 28, 30. I don't think it's very deep, we'll just take a little scoop. Just missed it maybe. Probably another bit of lead. But, gotta try these signals. Sounds quite nice, to be fair. No, there we go, yes, what I thought is, well, it's not what I thought. I thought it was a piece of lead, but no, it's just a little piece of can, that's why it was jumpy. But there we go, trash is trash. That's quite an exciting signal. It's a bit iffy on the screen, but that sounds beautiful. And I just don't expect, when I hit these signals, I don't expect them to be there on this field anymore, you know? Okay, that's turned very irony. Hopefully that's not... I think it's out, covered up by a bit of iron there. I think there's a bit of something going on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Something small again? Just disappeared on me completely there. Okay, I think it's actually quite small. Might be that. What is that? Well, it doesn't look like lead, I don't think. It's very small. It must have been very close to the surface, just didn't sound it. I'm not really sure what that is, just a blob of something. Kind of greeny. Probably was something at some point, but yeah, tiny little speck. That sounded so good. Sounded far too good for that. Must have been it. I believe it is. $19.20. Quite near to the surface again, just below the surface. Don't go too mad with digging, I don't think we need to. Just another piece of lead again. Nice little signals though, they're popping out today, and these are missed signals, so I mean it's good, it's all good. Any of these 19s, 20s, anything like that could be, you know, something really special, especially on this field. Unfortunately it's not, but they're, like I say, missed signals, so definitely worth digging them all up. And I'm even digging those low numbers today, so just taking my time, really trying to find the small signals, pick everything out. Well guys, this next one was a very iffy signal just there, and it's a 39 30s, but it was, yeah, super iffy in the ground. And I found a piece of like clay pot, which is very odd. Definitely clay pot, and definitely got that old look to it, so like that greyware in between. But then it's got this layer on the outside, which I haven't seen before actually, but the signal was this. It's the piece of lead that's in the middle of it. Now I've not seen this cream coloured outer. Usually I get the sort of the greyware, some of the medieval stuff with the double layered sort of grey and then a red. But that's got like a totally different layer on the outside. Still got that old look to it, almost looks like a piece of floor tile, but I think it's slightly bold, slightly curved, if you can see that. But yeah, piece of lead straight in the middle of it, like a pot mend, which is very cool, but nothing on the other side. It doesn't come through. It's just stuck in a little hole. Almost looks like a musket ball, but it's yeah, there's no way it would have embedded itself in there like that. But yeah, very strange. Slightly raised, just slightly. If you can see that, just very slightly raised. But yeah, not sure on that. Very odd. But yeah, definitely like a pot mend. Just not sure on the piece of pottery itself, really, with that layer on it, which I've not seen that type before. So if anybody knows or got an idea of that pottery, let me know. But yeah, unless that is that almost looks like the green glaze on the outside there, but it's very worn down. I think it might be a bit of green glaze, but that to me is the inside of the pot there. Definitely bowled that way. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, but that's very cool. Right, well, I really wasn't expecting this. That's that hole there, which I haven't quite filled in properly. Just fill that in. That's the hole where I just found that piece of pottery. I just turned, and I've got a signal here. A 3-4. Now, usually I wouldn't really entertain those signals, but just because it sounded nice, I mean, it's right near the surface. Just because it sounded quite nice and clean, I thought, oh, I'll just go for it. It was quite near the surface. And I just scuffed the surface here, and look, that, I don't know whether it's a cut quarter or it's broken, but that is a piece of a hammered coin. A piece of hammered coin at a 3 or 4. That is very low numbers, and it just shows, I think it's a cut, but it's a broken cut, so maybe a cut half that's been broken. But yeah, it just shows those low numbers can sometimes be good things. That's crazy though. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't normally entertain 3s, 4s. Just there's so much lead on these fields, you know, tiny bits of lead and stuff, and they usually come in at those really low numbers. But that's unbelievable. It's a very shiny silver, almost like it's, I don't know if it's like a low quality. And it's got, I tell you what, it's got quite an old look to it. If I can focus. That's a very difficult one. I'll tell you what, it does look, it looks like it's got a coating of silver on the outside almost, doesn't it? I think that's maybe what, so low, I mean, cut quarters, they come up in the teens usually, sometimes a bit lower, 12. See the on something. But yeah, that kind of looks like it's got an outer layer of silver to me. Like it's coated, not... I think it's a very low quality, or a forgery, possibly. But the design, I don't know. That's, yeah. Anybody got any ideas? Know what that is from that? I mean, there's not a lot to go on. But that definitely looks like it's got a silver outer. Like it's been coated to me. I really don't know who that is. That's a very odd looking hammered coin, that. Bit of a cross there. Possibly? I really don't know. That's a very strange one. Might have to post that up on a group and see if I can get an ID on that, but yeah, not going to be easy, I don't think. Let me know your thoughts. But yeah, that is so cool. I cannot believe I've just found a hammered already. And on a 3-4. Amazing. Got a bit of sunshine now to have a proper look at this hammered coin, and to be honest, I mean, it's not something I recognise, and I thought to myself, I wonder if it could be Saxon, you know, part of a Saxon penny. You can see a part of the cross, and then there's a little loop coming just off the edge of it. I've put it on a group, and someone has said that it's very possibly, and I think he's right, very possibly an Edward the Confessor. I think that's a part of a Saxon penny, or a Saxon. It's definitely a cut half. That's a clean cut that side and a break this side. But I think I've just found Saxon. That's an Edward the Confessor. Now I don't know much else information wise on it. I mean, you've got the on. It would have been the moneyer, then on something, but it's not going to give us that information. But I'll put it up to the right of the screen here, what it should look like, both sides of the coin, the obverse and the reverse. But that's, I'm just in shock. I knew there must be Saxon coins on here somewhere. And this, I mean, it's just turned into the absolute field of dreams, this, because yeah, to find Saxon as well. I've had Roman, medieval, Saxon, not a lot of the later sort of Georgian, Victorian stuff, but the amount of stuff I've had off here is just incredible. But there we go, a piece of a Saxon penny of Edward the Confessor. I think it's the pointed hat type, or pointed crown type, if you like. Yeah, I'll put the images, you'll see the images anyway, but that's just oh my god, Saxon, a piece of a Saxon penny, you absolute beauty. That's just incredible, amazing. This next one was almost a non-digger. It was so irony. It was about 12, I think, somewhere around that, between a 9 and a 12. And it's a bit of a buckle, but it's got super big bit of iron in the middle, right through the centre of it, like a pin or you know, a bar. Yes, I'm not overly sure on the age. It looks like it's got some age to it, to be fair. Could well be medieval, but yeah, with that iron in there like that, I don't know. But yeah, that was almost not a diggable signal, really. It's so irony, just a little tweak coming through. But yeah, there we go, a little buckle. Still digging those low numbers. This was a 10, 11, and we're on another piece of silver. A really small fragment, and my guess is it's slightly curved. My guess is possibly a piece of a broken ring. That's just a guess, really. It could actually be anything, but it's got a slight curve to it. Maybe a ring that's been bent out and snapped. But I'll have a little search of the area and just see if I can find any more of it. But what a day so far. I can't believe I found Saxon. I really can't. That's unbelievable. Yeah, just gets you so excited, doesn't it? You're just absolutely buzzing when you find something nice, and yeah, really spurs you on. But yeah, there we go, another low number piece of silver. You beauty. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it's solid silver. I don't know, could be it's just snapped. I think it's just gone very dark around some edges, but yeah, definitely looks silver to me. I may even just test that just to be sure, but yeah, I think a piece of ring, I'm gonna guess. But yeah, lovely, but more silver. I'm just enjoying every second of today. I don't know what it is today. Everything's just, I don't know, it's just working out. Just having a really good time of it. 63, 64, 65.
Quite a big signal. I do like digging these big signals live because they could be coins, but quite often I do it and they're trash. But yeah, no, I'm just really enjoying digging all those little numbers. Let's get a pinpointer in there. So, yeah, this is the biggest signal of today, to be honest. I haven't really had any big signals, so could just be a big piece of lead, this. It's out. It's not lead, is it? Is it? But oh my goodness! Oh my god! That's a huge hammered coin. Oh my god! Oh, this day, honestly, this day couldn't get any better. I've just dug up a massive hammered coin on a live dig. Oh my god! What is going on? Honestly, SAXON, a little piece of silver, and that it looks like it's almost going to be immaculate as well. Ah, that's going to be a beauty. Look at this. I can't really show you on this camera. I'm not going to take the dirt off the back of it, but it's massive. Get in. Let's get you on the other camera, guys. We've got to have a clean up together, haven't we? Oh, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know you just feel like you're one with the machine sometimes, and it just, you know, everything's just working out. But yeah, let's get on the other camera. Let's have a look at this beauty. There we go. Look at this. It's massive. It's huge. Oh my god. So that's, I'm guessing, I'm going to say already, it's an Edward. It's a groat. It's huge. Let's see if we can really be careful at this very sandy soil. But let's see if we can just get, oh, we might be able to, a nice, oh my god. Look at that. Look at that for an imprint. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is gonna be an absolute beauty. I haven't even cleaned it up yet, but look at the condition. The weight of that thing. Oh my god. This is gonna be the nicest Edward groat or half groat that I've ever found, because I haven't found any in great condition. Let me just hold the camera there a second. I want to get that picture of that imprint in a minute as well, so I'll keep that safe there. But this is going to be something else. That has got some real weight to that. It's a thick coin, that. Oh my god, let's have a clean up. Glad I filled my spray bottle up today. I don't think I've had to use it yet today. Oh, I did on the little SAXON. But this is going to be something else. It really is. I won't go too mad with it. It's going to be a real nice coin, this. I'll give it a little brush as well, I think. Just try and get some detail to come up. That is incredible. One more little spray in a second and that'll be absolutely beautiful. Civitas, London, I think that's a London mint. Look at the condition of that. I can't believe it. I really can't believe the day I'm having. It's got the full outer ring of the writing as well. Just give that a little brush on that side. This is such a gentle brush, by the way, so don't worry, don't panic. This coin's been in the ground for hundreds and hundreds of years. I'm not doing any harm. I'm just giving it, I mean, the bristles on this are so fine, so soft. So I'm just giving it a little gentle brush and then I'll spray it off. I don't really like to rub coins if I can help it, but brushing them, the little bristles, yeah, they aren't going to do a lot of harm. I will have to give this a better clean up at home, I think, but let me give that a dry. Oh my god, that is an incredible condition. Just dry my hands as well. There we go, guys. Look at that. I think it's been slightly double struck as well. Can you see the D on London here? The D here has got a double line. A few of them have. A few of the letters there have got double lines around them. You know what? That signal, I was not expecting that. I'm out in the middle of the field and over a sort of side that I don't really find that many hammers. Oh, wow. So there we go. Edward there says Edward just here. EDWARD. That's an Edward. I don't know which Edward. I'm not sure. I don't know me Edwards well enough. I will have a little look up online, but that is something else. That is stunning. Yeah, Civitas, London Mint. London there. Oh, I can't get over that. The thickness of it as well. That is just, you feel the weight of it. That is a big, big coin in my hand. Look at that. That is... We've smashed it today. You know what? I don't need to find anything else. I kept saying this after I found that SAXON. I don't care if I don't find anything else today. But look at this. That's beautiful. That is just beautiful. What a welcome back to here, hey? And it just shows, I mean, this field can be quiet sometimes now, but it just shows that you've got to walk over the right spot and you'll hit another signal. And it could be anything. Could be anything, but that is something else. That just wow. I really wish I could take that imprint home with me, but I think it'll crumble. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna bury it back how it was. Leave the imprint in the hole, and I'm gonna gently fill that back in. Don't know what it is about that imprint. It's just, I don't very often get them, but yeah, I've just had a little look online, guys, and I think, if I could be totally wrong, I've tried to compare it, and I think that's an Edward III, possibly like the pre-treaty coins. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, Edward III, I believe. I might try and get some pictures up of that coin. It's pretty, almost exact. The bust looks very similar. So yeah, that's my guess anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think. What a day! What a day! Little 11 there, and I've already seen it. There's another hammered at an 11. Just got to dig those low numbers. What on earth is this one going to be? That's just so exciting, because you just never know, do you? Wow, I can't believe the day I'm having. It's just crazy. I think it's going to be another little Edward. Yeah, got a little bust there. Yeah, it's another Edward. It's a small one. Very small. A little bit broken. But it's still another hammered. I can't believe it. So that's 3 hammers today. And a piece of silver. Just give that a little brush for us. It's a funny light today. The sun's quite low, so I'm struggling to focus in on things and get the right angles. Plus, when the sun goes in a little bit behind the clouds there, it makes it very awkward. Give that a little dry. Yeah, definitely another Edward anyway. What we got on here? So we got is that another London mint, I think? Another little London mint. Some kind of Edward. That might be an early one. It's very... The bust is just, yeah, a mess. That might be an Edward, like an Edward the First, possibly. Could be totally wrong there, but yeah, definitely an Edward. I can see EDW. Yeah, and it's a London mint. But that is, yeah, another hammered and a low numbers again. Compared to that other one, 60, as is in the 60s, wasn't it? Just crazy. Absolutely crazy, but what a brilliant day. Third hammered. Awesome. This one took a little bit of finding. It was about 15, 16, so low again, but it seemed, I don't know if it was deep or whether it just kept falling back in the hole, but I just seemed to keep digging and digging. But it was quite a faint signal. Now, it didn't look like much, to be honest, but I believe that is a piece of a strap end. You got a little notch here at the bottom. There probably would have been a pin through there. That's just one side of the plate, but there is some markings on here, look. I think they're just decorative. I don't think it's not text, it's not writing. I think it's just decorative markings, but yeah, I don't know the age of that. Possibly medieval. Not really a lot to go on, is there? So just one side of a bit of plate, really. But yeah, really nice little find, and I think I might end the day on that. Another bit of medieval history. But yeah, I think we'll go to the roundup and have a look at what we've found today.
Well, guys, that is it for the day. It has been absolutely glorious. What a beautiful day. It's just calm. The sun's been in and out. It's one of those days. Autumn's here. We've got all the colours in the trees. I've just loved every second of it, as you can probably tell. And major bucket list for me today. That piece of a Saxon coin, a Saxon hammered coin. I had that skeet, didn't I, once? They're a bit older, those ones. So the later with sort of the hammered coins, and Edward the Confessor was sort of the latest. I think he was one of the last of the Saxon kings, actually, English kings. So yeah, that's just. What a day. Some of the most incredible finds. Sometimes it's not about finding loads and loads of stuff, which I haven't found a huge amount, but it's just like I say, sometimes it's not about that. The quality of the finds today have just excelled themselves. It's just been one of those days where I keep hitting targets that are good, you know, really nice little interesting bits, or just fantastic quality coins, or, you know, it's just been incredible. But yeah, I'm super excited. It's just been one of those days, it really has. But yeah, let's have a look at what we found today, guys.
So there we go, guys. Look at this. What a day. Like I say, not a huge amount to show you today, but it's not always about that. Some of the quality here is just incredible, and some really interesting little artifacts. We've got that little bit of a buckle there that's very rusted and not great condition. I've no idea of the age of that. It looks like a bit of a later buckle to me. I'd say even sort of World War sort of style. That kind of era. Could be totally wrong there, but yeah, just the rustiness and the big iron bit in the middle. Another piece of buckle here. We've got the pin. I didn't show you this one, but yeah, that's a bit of an older pin. That definitely got some age to that one. I'd say that's probably from a medieval buckle. That little strap end or piece of strap end that we just saw with the markings on it. Yeah, very cool. That would have been a really nice little strap end, that, with the detail. But yeah, unfortunately it's very corroded, and I've only found one side of the plate there. That huge piece of pottery there with with a bit of lead in the middle, which is very cool. Really find that very interesting. Like I say, I don't recognise the style of pot. Still trying to work out whether that's a glaze on this side. I think it is the green glazing, so I'm going to say it's medieval, but do not recognise this cream layer that's on there. It's very odd. So yeah, any pottery experts out there know, but yeah, that blob of lead in the middle there, I'm guessing like a mend of some kind. It's got a bit of weight to it, so there's lead inside there. But yeah, very interesting little find. Little medieval leather mount or stud decoration, just there. Still got the little stud on the back of it. Look, I'm sure these ones had something, another piece to them, like a little hanger. But yeah, really cool little finds. And of course that piece of silver, which I mean, it is definitely silver. I did test it. But yeah, no idea what it could be off really. It's a guess. I'm guessing a piece of a ring, possibly. Just got a slight curve to it. Could have been bent out and snapped. But yeah, possible piece of a silver ring there. Two little markings. I don't really know whether they're supposed to be there or. But yeah, either or. It's a piece of silver. We'll take that. And of course, coins wise today, the only coins I've found today are hammered coins, which is just absolutely incredible. We've got this little Edward here, which I guessed possibly Edward the First. Again, London Mint, a lot of them are. But yeah, cool little find. Yeah, not a great little bust there, is it? I'm going to say it just looks early, doesn't it? So possibly Edward the First. What do we go for next? I mean, these two finds here equally as good as each other. I'm going to go for the Saxon coin. That's crazy. Like I said, it didn't look very good quality silver when I was looking at it, which it isn't, and most of the Saxon coins I don't think were. But yeah, I'm not sure which way round it's supposed to be on this side. But that is an Edward the Confessor, and it's the pointed sort of helmet type. Again, I'll put the pictures up to the right of the screen here for you to see. But yeah, what an amazing little find. I mean, there's not a lot left of it, but still, Saxon penny. Yeah, they just don't come up very often, do they? And that's my second Saxon coin I've ever found. So yeah, I'm over the moon with that. That's just incredible. I still can't believe I found that so early on in the day as well. Possibly London Mint again. Could be London. That's just a guess. But this, yeah, here we go. I mean, possibly one of the best hammered coins I think I've ever found. When that's cleaned up, that's going to be something else. That absolutely stunning. And I believe, again, just a kind of guess. I've looked online and compared it, but I think Edward the Third. And again, it's a London Mint. But that's outstanding. That coin is something else. It really is. Such a big coin. You can see it compared to the other coins. That is huge, sitting in my pot. It's as big as almost a halfpenny, like a Georgian halfpenny, that kind of size, and the thickness as well. Just the weight to it is unbelievable. But yeah, just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Beautiful details. But yeah, what a day. So there we are. Yeah, we're just sitting amongst the trees now, doing a little roundup. But yeah, it's just what a day. I haven't got the words for it. It's just been one of those days. I've just wandered and enjoyed every second of it. It really has been one of those days. Not 1 minute have I thought, oh, I'm fed up with this. You know, sometimes you're digging trash, you're digging lead, which I have today. I still have. But not once have I felt, you know, fed up with it. I've gone along with it and enjoyed it as it was. You know, it was, yeah, just brilliant. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments on the videos. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up, hyping the videos, the new hype feature. Yeah, I really appreciate it all, guys. It means a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.